Hi everyone, my name is Irish and welcome to my vlog.
Just a touch of your love is enough to knock me up on my feet, oh me. Just a touch of your love, just a touch of your love.
So, first of all, I would like to apologize if you're hearing a background noise. Kasi I tried recording kanina without the AC on, but it was so hot, so I just decided to use it. So, anyways, it's been a while since I last recorded a vlog, and yeah, back then I didn't know what to do, and so I just decided to stop. And recently, I had a change, something changed in my life, I guess. Like, it's about religion. So if you didn't know, I recently converted to a new religion, and I know a lot of people asking me about the process kasi some of them will be or is planning to do the same. So I just thought of making this video. Before I talk about the whole experience and the process of my conversion, I'd like to give you a few details about myself. So, I used to be a Catholic. I was an active member. I used to be a part of the Kids for Christ, and then transitioned to Youth for Christ, and then eventually Singles for Christ. So, both my parents naman are part of Couples for Christ. So, the whole family, lahat kami Catholic. So, wala ata isa sa amin ever na hindi naging Catholic. So, yeah. My first experience was around with the church, by the way, was around I guess 2013. So my grandmother's friend invited me to attend the church, and by that time, parang ano lang siya, parang nahiya lang ako to decline her invitation, so I went with her. But to be honest, by that time, parang hindi ako nakinig, walang tumatak sa isip ko, and also for the sake of going lang talaga siya. After that first visit, hindi na ako umulit. Like, naging isa ako dun sa mga tao na when someone from the other church visits na yung bahay, para i-invite sila, nagtatago. So, I was one of those. And every time na pumupunta yung grandmother ng friend ko sa house namin, nagtatago ako, or like gumagawa ako ng dahilan na I'm busy, I'm still working and all that, para lang hindi ako makapunta. So after that first visit, hindi na siya naulit, and I stopped going to church, to their church. But yeah, I was still a Catholic back then. Fast forward to 2017, I met this person. I met him in my office. So, naging magka-work kami, and I became so close to him. So, kumbaga, ini-invite niya ako to go out, to eat with him, or to watch concerts with him. And then, eventually, he invited me to visit his church with him. So, by the way, this person is an Iglesia ni Cristo. So, first, nung invite niya ako, I immediately said no. Kasi nga, I was able to experience na before yung going to church nila. And doon, nung time na yon, I'm not yet ready, and hindi pa ako open-minded to try again yung another religion. So, I politely said no, and he was so respectful doon sa decision ko na yun. And from time to time, nabibring up pa rin na visit ka ng church or pray with me. But yung answer ko noon that time is parang was always no, hindi, ayoko. Tapos, ayun nga, if when you're becoming close to someone, parang gusto mo lagi na lang siya kasama. And something that I regret the most was, parang me as a person, me as someone who belonged to a different religion from him, naging reason why he became inactive at some point. So, kumbaga, parang since hindi nga ako open doon sa religion nila, and I didn't give him the chance to make me understand gaano siya ka-faithful or ka-active doon sa religion niya, naging hindrance ako. In a desperate attempt to somehow save what we had back then, I decided to talk to him and tell him na from now on, I'll be joining him every time na pupunta siya sa church. So, I'll be praying with him, I'll be visiting the church with him. So yeah, I think tumagal yun ng 3 months na every Thursday or sometimes every weekend, I'll be joining him para lang magkasama kami. So sinabi ko yun sa kanya for the sake of just being with him. And because nga, the intention is not right back then. So kumbaga, mali yung purpose or mali yung yung reason why I was going with him. Nagre-reflect din siya sa amin dalawa na I know both of us knew that time na though I was physically in the church, the rest, like my mind, wala siyang na-absorb. So, kumbaga, parang ako yung blank person there in the church. So, and then, just this realization came na kapag tinuloy ko siya, hindi lang yung sarili ko yung niloloko ko, hindi lang siya yung niloloko ko, but of course, the whole religion nga. So, to stop that, I decided to be honest with him. We had to have this conversation back then. Na parang I had to be honest with him na at some point, ginagawa ko lang siya para lang magkasama kami. And ginagawa ko lang din siya kasi though indirectly nakaka-feel ako ng pressure from him na since parang medyo matagal na rin kasi kami nung lumalabas, almost a year na. So, nakaka-feel ako ng pressure na for us to stay together, I have to be open-minded sa religion niya. So, I told him na I decided to stop. I wanted to stop going to the church with him. And yeah, sabi ko sa kanya, stop muna, let me decide on my own without your pressure. Parang sabi ko sa kanya, when I'm finally ready, you don't have to talk me into going to the church anymore kasi I'll be voluntarily going to your church. So kung gagawin ko siya ng kusa, not because I want to be with you or because ayoko ma-offend ka or like mabastos ka because hindi ko kinikilala yung religion mo. From that conversation, I could say na somehow na-hurt din siya kasi nga, sinabi ko sa kanya lahat na nafe-feel ko na parang there were bad words or parang statements that I mentioned back then kasi nga, solid Catholic and all. Tapos, medyo conflicting talaga majority of the ideas. But eventually, he accepted my decision and he was supportive of it. Though paminsan-minsan na sisigin pa rin na baka gusto mo na i-try ulit and all that. But I stick to my decision and sabi ko nga, I will not be doing that because of other factors. Sabi ko, I will be doing that when I'm finally ready and kusa ko siyang gagawin. For myself then, of course, not for other people. Tumagal din na habang nag-church siya, nasa bahay lang ako, nag-chill, hindi ko siya sinamahan na ulit. But what's different this time was that, unlike before, na parang super against ako or hindi ko magets bakit kailangan niya mag-visit sa church while he could be with me. That time, na siya, parang hinahayaan ko na siya to practice his faith. So, kumbaga, though hindi na ako umaattend sa church, supportive na rin ako sa kanya. When I was finally ready, kasi nga, parang, siguro dala na rin ng maturity and nakikita ko rin kasi doon sa person na yun na how he's practicing his faith and yung kind ng person niya is parang feeling ko ganun siya kasi ganun like strong yung faith niya or yung turo sa church nila kasi I think that's something na really important na kapag nasa isang religion ka, dapat kung ano yung turo sa inyo is mag-reflect sa kung anong tao kayo kasi with that without any words or explanation needed, kapag nakikita like for example me as someone from a different religion tapos nakikita ko kung gaano or ano yung person na ito from another religion, wala na masyadong convincing via words needed kasi ako mismo mako-convince na ay, ang galing naman niya, ganito siyang tao. So, siguro it's something about sa religion niya. So, eventually, after almost 2 years, I finally decided, I finally agreed, I finally chose without any other factor that I'll be attending the church again. I decided to visit the church again. And noong una, hindi ko muna sinasabi sa kanya. Siguro I waited for almost a month before I could tell him na, uy, alam mo ba, nag-church na ako ulit sa church mo. Kasi at first, I wanted to be sure lang na parang hindi lang siya like emotional or happy lang ako when that time na nag-decide ako na sige na nga mag-church na ako ulit. Gusto ko ma-sure sa sarili ko na ready na talaga ako. And I could say na nung mga time na yun, nung naging like open-minded ako, tinanggal ko lahat ng prejudice sa isip ko. Doon ko parang mas na-absorb or mas naintindihan bakit gano'n nila kamahal yung religion nila or yung gano'n nila binibigyan ng importance yung faith nila. Kasi sobrang gaan sa pakiramdam every time you're in there na nagpe-pray ka. Sobrang parang nawawala lahat ng bigat sa pakiramdam mo. And yun pa yung time na parang may pinagdadaanan ako na something personal. So, I continuously or like constantly visited the church even without him, ha. Kasi magkaibang lugar kami. He's from Marikina and I'm in Mandaluyong. So, ayun, kahit medyo malayo yung church na pinupuntan ko, as in nag-grab pa ako or by the time angkas pa, tinanay ka talaga to constantly visit the church. And yan, continuously attended the church. And eventually, sabi ko sa sarili ko, I had this realization and yun yung nakapag-trigger sa akin na sabi ko, I think it's time that I finally convert. Na I think it's time to become an Iglesia ni Cristo, a proud Iglesia ni Cristo. When I told him that, I could say that he was happy, but at the same time, I could tell that andun pa rin yung doubt. Kasi nga, when the first time that I tried it, parang, diba, parang sa kalagitnaan, I decided that I was still not ready. So, I stopped. So, siguro andun pa rin yung thinking na baka ganun ulit yung mangyari ngayon. But, he was still very supportive of it. Sinamahan niya ako the day that I decided na magpa-register na doon sa lokal kung saan ako ma-assign. And, yeah, nagtuloy-tuloy yung period ko ng doktrina na kahit medyo maraming challenge, especially sa transportation, kasi nga yung job ko, minsan wala ako or malayo ako sa malapit or malayo ako doon sa lokal kung saan ako naka-assign. So, kailangan ko mag-double effort sa Grab or sa angkas para lang makaabot or matapos ko siya on time. So, after the doktrina, sinusubok na ako and doon na rin yung beginning na nagkakaroon na ng pandemic. But I was so motivated and so decided na matapos yung doktrina and mabautismo na ako after nung pagsubok. And sabi ko nga, kahit maglakad ako, gagawin ko yun para lang matapos. And with this guidance and siguro binigay na lang din talaga sa akin kasi that time I was so sincere na matapos ko yung stage na yun. And finally, nabautismo na ako and I'm officially an Iglesia ni Cristo. And yeah, if you wanted to know more about the process and yung mga questions that you have, I could do it on the next video. So that's it for this video. I hope you like it. Bye!